Donald Trump is elected president of the United States. In a kind of historical way, it's exciting because we will see the actual last president of the United States.
You might be all right. Folks, buckle up because we're about to take a trip down memory lane, or should I say Insult Avenue, where two of Hollywood's biggest legends, Johnny Depp and Morgan Freeman, team up to serve some serious shade directed at none other than Melania Trump. And let's be honest, when you're roasting Melania, you're really roasting Trump by proxy. It's like hitting a fly with a sledgehammer. It's just that satisfying first-off picture. This Johnny Depp, known for his eccentric charm and pirate vibes, steps onto the stage during some fancy gala event. He looks around, adjusts his hat because pirates don't need microphones, and drops the mic before he even starts speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, he begins. If there was ever a trophy wife who deserved an Oscar for Best Supporting Role, it's Melania Trump. She plays the long-suffering First Lady so convincingly, I have expect her to break out into a monologue about surviving shipwrecks next. But wait, Johnny isn't done yet. With a mischievous grin, he adds, and let's talk about her fashion choices. Every time she walks out in one of those power suits, it feels like she's trying. Carolina, I'm over here pretending not to notice my husband acting like a toddler. The crowd erupts in laughter, but Johnny leans in closer, lowering his voice as if sharing a secret. Honestly though, can you blame her? If I had to walk arm in arm with someone whose ego could sink the Titanic, I'd probably rock the icy blonde hair too. Now cue Morgan Freeman, the man whose deep soulful voice makes even grocery lists sound profound as he takes the stage. The room goes silent, not because of intimidation but because everyone knows what's coming is pure gold. Trolling the Republican Party, state it. And what's this guy's name? MIT Mitch L. Is that his name? Oakle, yeah. Mitch McConnell, yeah. Mitch McConnell, they stated, publicly stated, is to do whatever it takes to see to it that Obama only serves one term. What is that? What underlines that? Screw the country, we're going to do whatever we do to get this black man. We're going to do whatever we can to get this black man. Folks, he begins, let me paint you a picture. Imagine being Melania Trump. You're married to a guy who thinks he's the star of his own reality show, and guess what he is? Except now, instead of hosting a game show, he's running the country. And trust me, that's scarier than any pirate adventure Johnny Depp could dream of. Morgan pauses for dramatic effect, letting the weight of his words sink in. Then he delivers the knockout punchline. Melania's job description basically reads: stand next to a man who talks louder than God and try to look dignified while doing it. If that's not the definition of strength, I don't know what is. The audience bursts into applause, but Morgan's not finished. And let's not forget her famous quote: be kind and stop bullying. Oh, sweet irony, where art thou? Because clearly Melania has been living inside a Trump rally for years, and somehow she still managed to stay classy. Here's the kicker though. Both Johnny and Morgan aren't just throwing random insults. They are making a point by roasting Melania. They are actually shining a spotlight on the absurdity of Trump's presidency. Think about it. Every time Melania gets dragged into the chaos, it's because of her husband's inability to keep his mouth shut or his Twitter app closed. She is like the human equivalent of duct tape, holding together a house full of broken furniture. Comments: the actor is in the UK to promote a movie, but prompting a backlash. Overnight, Johnny Depp on stage at a music festival in the UK when apparently speaking in jest he referred to a President Trump. When Depp brings up President Trump's Name the audience. Cheers. I think he needs help. I don't know a lot of wonderful dark places he could go. Then Depp said, this, by the way, this is going to be. Ines will be horrible according to psychologists. Humor is often used as a coping mechanism, and these guys are masters at turning pain into laughs. Studies show that satire has a way of disarming authority figures, poking holes in their inflated egos until all that's left is, well, air, or in Trump TR's case, hot air. So when Johnny Depp cracks jokes about Melania's stoic demeanor or Morgan Freeman praises her quiet resilience, they are not just entertaining us, they are reminding us that sometimes the most powerful weapon against nonsense is laughter. And here's the real genius. Melania doesn't even have to respond. Her silence speaks volumes, while Trump might tweet back within minutes demanding respect or threatening lawsuits. Melania just keeps walking forward, head held high, leaving the rest of us wondering if she secretly wrote her own lines. Maybe she whispered to herself, this too shall pass, while watching her husband debate windmills on national television as we move toward the future. Whether it's 2024 or beyond, one thing remains clear: comedy will always play a critical role in shaping public discourse, whether it's Johnny Depp channeling Captain Jack Sparrow to mock Trump's pomposity, or Morgan Freeman delivering wisdom wrapped in wit. The message stays the same. Laughing at absurdity doesn't diminish its impact, it amplifies it. And hey, if Melania Trump can survive for years of this circus without losing her mind, maybe we all. Donald Trump, he was difficult. I approached Donald Trump as, and it's not just about being a rich kid or anything like that. I approach Donald Trump as what you kind of see in him when you really watch him. There's a pretense, there's something created about him, and I believe is said a chance. So the next time Johnny Depp calls Melania the queen of passive aggressive elegance, or Morgan Freeman compares her to a superhero saving the world from itself, remember, you're not just laughing, you're participating in a cultural phenomenon that says loud and clear, even in the face of ridiculousness, grace prevails. And who knows, maybe Melania will write her memoir someday, and it'll be titled How to Survive a Marriage to a Reality Star Without Losing Your Sanity. Now that would be worth reading, but wait, there's more. Let's talk about immigration for a second. You know who's an immigrant? That's right, Melania Trump. Born and raised in Slovenia, she came to America with dreams, ambition, and a killer sense of style. Now, considering how much Miss Trump loves talking about walls and deportations, here's a question for the ages: should Melania be deported back to Slovenia? After all, if we're going by Trump's logic, anyone who doesn't fit his narrow definition of American should pack their bags. But hold on a sec. Wouldn't that mean sending his entire family packing? Imagine Melania giving him a polite nod and saying, sure thing, honey, see you later. Suddenly that wall doesn't seem so tall anymore, does it? So the next time Johnny Depp calls Melania the queen of passive-aggressive elegance, or Morgan Freeman compares her to a superhero saving the world from itself, remember, you're not just laughing, you're participating in a cultural phenomenon that says loud and clear, even in the face of ridiculousness, grace prevails. No, but it's so good, it doesn't seem, I mean, it seems like something that you at least had a running start on. Well, I got a feel for him because he's sensational, absolutely fabulous. And who knows, maybe Melania will write her memoir someday, and it'll be titled How to Survive a Marriage to a Reality Star Without Losing Your Sanity. Now that would be worth reading. Donald Trump is elected President of the United States in a kind of historical way. It's exciting because we will see the actual last president of the United States.